So next, we have Philippine notable and their works, mga sikat na writers dito sa Pilipinas. So, the first one we have sa Rizal. Kilala naman natin siya as a national hero who wrote the two novels during the Spanish time, the Noli Me Tangere and El Filibusterismo. So, the Noli Me Tangere exposes the abuse and injustice of Spanish friars and Governor Crisostomo Ibarra amanat to the Philippines hoping to help his people but discover how corrupt system is. So, yun yung about sa Noli Me Tangere and El Filibusterismo. Ito yung continue ng Noli Me Tangere. So, El Filibusterismo is a sequel of Noli and Ibarra came back. So, iba na yung pangalan ni Ibarra. Ang pangalan niya na ay si Simon, a rich jeweler who wants to revenge the revolution against the Spaniards. So, next is we have Francisco Balagtas. He is the one of the famous and legendary poets here in the Philippines. So, his masterpiece is Clarante and Laura, which made an impact on Philippine poetry. So, Clarante at Laura is an epic poem. It is the set kingdom of Ibarra, Clarante, a brave shoulder, and Laura is the princess. So, maganda yung story niya. Napanood ko siya noong redate ako sa isang theater. Next is Bob Ong. He is the most popular modern in Philippine writer. He writes funny and conversational way and humor na naka-base yung mga ginagawa niya is parang patawa, ganun. It's not just like funny, but yeah, yung one of the ang most popular books is yung nakakabasa na pala ako. It is a journey from childhood to high school and college life. Ito yung mga students, yung magkakaibigan na apat. Yan. Actually, meron nitong movie. Ang bida dito ay si Jericho Rosales, sa Mix Imperial ata. I don't know yung dalawa. Pero may movie to. And maganda siya. Yung stories niya. May aral din. Kahit nakakatawa, is may aral pa rin kang mapupulot. So, next is Francisco Cunilo Jose. Well-known novelist, writer, and journalist. Most of his works writes in English. Yan. It is a novel show that condition feel under the colonialism and remind us how important freedom of quality of our people. Next, we have Luwalhati Bautista, known for his phenomenal novels, yung Dekada 60 and Bata-Bata, Paano Ka Ginawa, and The Philippine Women Issues and Team. Yun yung tema niya. Doon siya nakatema about sa mga Philippine women issue.
Now let's talk about Nick Joaquin. So Nick Joaquin is one of the most renowned, well-respected, and highly admired writers in the Philippines. He is considered the most important Filipino writer in English. Overall, he is regarded as the third most important Filipino writer after Jose Rizal and Claro M. Recto. He used the pen name Quijano de Manila. He was a writer, historian, and a journalist. He wrote primarily in English language. So his May Day Eve by Nick Joaquin is a short story about love, passion, and regret. It begins with a tale told on May Day Eve that whoever looks into a mirror at midnight will see their future spouse or their future partner. Don Badoy and Doña Agueda, who once shared a fiery love, later grow old, bitter, and disillusioned, realizing that their youthful romance turned into a lifetime of suffering. Next up is Mars Ravelo. So Mars Ravelo was a comic strip writer and creator. He rose to popularity because of his iconic superhero characters. His most famous works includes Darna, which is a local version of America's Wonder Woman, Jezebel, a mermaid character with a story somewhat like Ariel from The Little Mermaid, and Captain Barbell, a local version of Superman. So these characters contributed significantly to Philippine pop culture. Next up is Carlo J. Caparas. He was the creator of the iconic story Ang Panday, or The Blacksmith. He also created several other notable stories that were later adapted into movies and or TV series, including Gagambino, Bakekang, Totoy Bato, and Joaquin Bordado. His works have had a lasting impact on Philippine entertainment and pop culture. And lastly is Marty Cecilia. So Maribeth de la Cruz is more widely known as Marta Cecilia, which is her pen name. Her pen name was inspired by her daughter's name. She is considered one of the most popular Tagalog romance pocketbook writers today. She has a significant following in the Tagalog romance genre. So now here is the list of the reference, and that's all. Thanks for watching.